last year I was lucky enough to meet these lads from one of the best up-and-coming bands just now, the Last of the Troubadours, Darren and Joel again. How have you been?
Very well, good. Yeah. It's going really well. Yeah.
What have you been up to for the last 12 months?
It's been pretty non-stop, to be honest with you, Kevin. We've been sort of blown away by how the first EP went down. It seemed to be quite well received. We've literally just finished recording our next EP, Fantastic. Don't Stand on Shadows, which we're chuffed to bits with, really. And
not this one.
Not that one.
Not this one.
I could the be one that you just happened to have.
Is that? Well, not that one. This
I don't
one.
know how this man does it.
Oh, yeah.
I've got a tip
I was like
for
Paul
you.
Daniels there, wasn't I?
I was going to say, if you're going to be a wee bit smoother.
The lovely Devine.
It's very good. Yeah. That looks fantastic.
Yeah, no, we're really pleased with it, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah.
And we were lucky enough that Steve Diggle from the Buzzcocks, great fan and friend of the band, was pleased and happy enough to get involved with us. So he plays on one of the tracks, which is a real honour for us to have Steve involved. So
bless him, because he came down, it was like 6 inches of snow. We thought there's no way he's coming down today, but he came, bless him, and it was great, really good day.
Where did the recording actually take place this time?
Same place as we'd done it before, which was in the off-licence recordings in Camberwell.
Okay.
So that's with Matt Outchin, he's ex-Florence of the Machine.
So there's a lot of big industry names now showing a lot of interest.
Yeah, well, we've still got Rob Pine.
We've
still got Rob Pine playing on it from the Rifles. He's gone back to the Rifles. He's no longer a Last of the Troubadour. But we've now got Tony Marshall and Daniel Smith. So they've come in. So now we're a 5-piece along with Luke. So
it's taken shape nicely.
Yeah.
And to be honest, it was just a sort of shot in the arm we needed, because as Darren says, Rob played on the EP, and it was nice to have him involved. But we kind of already knew that he was going to be sort of seeing less and less of him this year. So Tony and Dan coming in just at the right time to really sort of ignite the flame again, to really get us going.
Is this a bit like a couple of new signings for the football team? And it's
a little bit.
Has it changed the sound
We've
at all?
We've basically just signed Marco Gabbiadini.
Is this the comparison, right? This is right, okay.
Yeah, and Francis Benali, we've got him in as well.
Right, very good.
Yeah, it is a bit like that, definitely. Yeah, it's sort of like built the team up again, if you like.
So what sort of flavour has it brought to it? Is it slightly different?
Well, Dan and Tony don't actually play on the recordings because they've only been with us about 3 weeks.
Okay.
But as a live thing, they've really added to it, and it's thickened it up. It's made it the sort of sound we was looking for.
Yeah.
But the EP's definitely moved on as far as sound goes.
Because I have to say, when I took the EP away last time, I was really there's quite a diversity. I was amazed because there's one track, especially the third track, with the keyboards, and there was a real soulful sound about it.
Oh yeah,
and
definitely.
It just really blew me away.
Oh, thanks.
Really
blew
me away.
Well, there's a lot of soul in what we do. So
the start of it was more upbeat, up tempo. What you described.
It's called
as
The Only Remedy.
Yeah, and it was just, I was really taken aback.
Well, I think you'll enjoy this next one. As I say, the whole plan going into the new EP was that we wanted to record something that we wanted to listen to, and we walked out of there on the last day and sat down and listened to the tracks, and to be perfectly honest, from a selfish point of view, I don't really mind if no one else likes it, because I love it. So, and it's, if nothing else, if nothing else, I'm proud of the tracks that we've put together, and if other people like it, fantastic. But if they don't, I can sort of disappear into the sunset with a body of work there that I'm pleased with, So it's a
I mean,
nice
you've
piece.
got to be proud of the work you're doing, really. I think.
Yeah.
I mean, don't give a shit what anyone thinks. Well, I do. Obviously, I'd like to be. I like it to be responded to well, but I mean, at the end of the day, we've got to be happy with what we're putting out.
And you mentioned it's been really busy with gigs as well. So where have you been playing? What sort of venues?
We've kind of covered pretty much all the London gigs now.
The 100 Club,
which was a great night, and Dublin Castle, all those sort of bits and bobs. So we had a night up in Birmingham latter part of last year, which was a great night as well. We were looked after there. But this year going forward, we've just been asked to do the Isle of Wight Festival, which is going to be a good day. One way or another. So it's shaping up nicely. We've been a bit more selective this year. We kind of blanket bombed the live shows last year just to get the sound out there, and we're trying to sort of
be a bit more selective this time around.
It too much. So to be honest,
let them want it.
And you're still as stylish as ever. I mean, obviously the clothes and everything are still a very important part of your look and your sound.
I wouldn't say clothes, but style is definitely. Yeah. I mean, as I said before, I don't like scruffiness. There's no need for it. No. So yes, it is a big part of what we do. Well,
Yeah.
I don't want to. We're not just clothes horses, but we, you know, this is how
He's
we
just a
naturally are.
horse.
Hung like a horse, but you know.
Yeah, he's got a tail.
And I have to say, it's a great pleasure to see you again, because you're obviously very comfortable in each. Your banter is great, and bouncing off each other.
Yeah, well, I think if you're not having fun with it, then what's the point? I mean, you know, we're good pals on and off stage. Yeah. It's not like it's not a contrived thing put together. We're very much.
He's totally got over being in awe of me now, so he's totally relaxed. He can take it.
Totally.
All right.
I'm not in awe of him anymore. He's dead on there.
And the next step is so you've got the Isle of Wight Festival lined up.
Yeah.
You've got another few gigs coming up as well, and the EP's coming out. Yep. So what's the next step you're looking for? What are you looking for now?
Well, we've got record companies coming to us now, which is a good thing, and we're not saying anything about that. We're being quite tight-lipped, but we're keeping our fingers crossed at the same time that something does develop, and you know, so we can get our records out to the masses rather than what's going on at the moment. Because we're basically self-marketing, so everything we do is on the internet and stuff like that. So obviously that only reaches a certain amount of people.
Yeah. And the following starting now, and within the industry, you've mentioned obviously a couple of people, really well-renowned people.
Yeah.
The Buzzcocks, and are there any other people out there that are starting?
He's worked with that Darren J. Connett as well. So.
I know that fella too. Is there anyone else?
Everyone needs a bass, don't they?
Yeah.
I'd like to see it as a marker.
Yeah. To be honest, we've, as I say, we've been so wrapped up in, we've been so stuck into doing the EP and getting it out and getting it sounding as tight and as much how we want it to sound as possible, that it's kind of taken up a lot of the time at the moment. I mean, we've been writing again, and there's some nice tracks bubbling over there as well. But we've got an EP launch 27th of this month. And
whereabouts?
That's going to be at the Bird's Nest in Deptford. So it's got sort of venue of good music history, and we've turned it into a bit of an all-dayer because we wanted to sort of make a big party of it more than anything else.
It's a party. That's all it is. No one's paying any money on the door. They're just coming in. Everything's free except for the booze, unfortunately, but that's out of our hands. But there's like
I'd have liked it to have been the other way.
Yeah, it'd been great. Yeah.
But
there's like 10 bands playing, and sort of like friends that we've picked up along the way, and it's just giving them the opportunity to get up on stage and do their thing.
Really
good. And there's a couple of guys that have said they're going to come down and do a little bit, but we'll have to wait and see if that actually happens.
When you're saying a couple of guys, you're talking about a couple of guys. Okay.
But we'll see. I mean, if they do, it'd be fantastic to let everyone enjoy it. But if they don't, we'll still have a fantastic party. You know?
When are you going to confirm that? Are you going to confirm it online at your website?
Well, it'll probably be on the day. So
the guys we're dealing with, it will probably be about 20 minutes before they turn up. But, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
I mean, they've said they might.
Yes. Okay. So, could you give even a clue as to what instrument they might play?
Oh, they'll probably play guitar, and they'll probably sing, and and they're from Deptford.
Right. Okay.
One of them is.
Right. Okay. That's no more clues than that.
No more clues than that.
Get his birth certificate out.
Right, so go back to some of the gigs.
His mobile number is.
The gigs and things you've done this year, and you're obviously building up to the festival. But what's the most rock and roll thing you asked for when you were turning up at a venue?
We don't. No? We're not really that way inclined. I mean, we're not. Despite what people might think, there's no real egos in the band really. We're just as we are, and a beer would be nice. That's about it.
Right. So
we don't ask for anything really.
Officially, you're right.
To be honest,
beer.
A couple of beers.
A couple of beers to do, but we don't.
Pushing it.
We don't ask for nothing really. We just want to get there and play, and hopefully everyone enjoys what we're doing. That's it really.
And one thing I found out after we met the last time, you had a previous life.
I did, yeah.
In another field.
Yeah. I was a male stripper.
That's how we met.
You told me,
and I found out.
Yeah, believe it or not. Yeah, I did used to own a pair of boots. Yeah, at one stage. Yeah,
and the team
many moons ago. I was I was at Colchester United. Believe it or not.
Right.
But it's a different life now, as you can see. I've got the ball. I've kept hold of the match ball. And
England under 21s.
Do that.
Something like that.
Damn, you never had talent in your feet with football.
No, I do love football, but no, not really.
Yeah.
No.
All right. And you've no regrets about leaving that?
No, I've got about as many regrets as football has of me leaving, to be perfectly honest. But no, it was good. It was a good time of my life. But
What was the most spectacular thing you did when you were footballing then? Was there an overhead kick?
There was too many I mentioned now, to be honest. I mean, I'll keep you all day if I start reeling off the great goals, to be honest. But
he was like the Cantona of Colchester, I was led to believe.
Really?
Yeah,
Right.
similar.
He talked shit most of the time.
Accent,
Had the arse-ache and a beard. That was about it.
That's that. And just taking you back, Dan, what was the first thing you did musically? You know, when you were a wee boy, what was it? Did you?
Well, this is a bit embarrassing, but I put on an Elvis Presley tribute show when I was about 7, I think, in my friend's mum's flat. And loads of people came to pay to see it.
You paid to see it?
Yeah, they did. We made up. We drew tickets and everything, and I think we charged 10p or something like that. But they did come to see it, and they did pay.
It's fantastic. He's been a professional from a very young
That set
age.
me up for the rest of my life.
No doubt the tickets were littered with typos.
Yes, that's brilliant. Well, lads, listen.
It was all in capitals.
I was shouting.
Great fun as ever to meet you. Very
nice to
quickly,
see you.
the name of the new EP.
Don't Stand on Shadows.
How many tracks?
5 tracks.
5.
Where can people get it?
It's going to be on iTunes, Amazon, Spotify, all that normal stuff. But
And they'll also be able to get on CD.
Right.
At some stage, we're going to announce that soon.
Okay. And of course, the website is.
It's www.thelastoftheTroubadours.com.
Right.
And it's all that Facebook malarkey.
Yeah,
as well.
Facebook,
Malarkey.
Twitter,
all that lark.
And do all
that stuff. Yeah.
Good luck with the launch in Deptford.
Thank you very
much.
I'll try and keep an eye and find out who these 2 mystery guests are going to be.
Yeah.
Because it sounds as if it's going to be quite big names. But,
Yeah, well, as I say, we're going to have a good party.
As
either
music
way.
goes, yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to have a good party either way, so that's the main thing.
Yeah.
So it'll be a
Good
good
luck
day.
with
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Kevin. Cheers.
Cheers,
Nice
bud.
to see you.
Kevin.
Right.
Take care. See you soon.
There's a beer waiting for you down there.
I heard there is. I'm gonna go
But
and
just
grab that.
between you, it's only one each.
Story of my life.
It's always one. Ask for 2 next time.